Hello, everybody. This is Sunjin Kari, and
Hi, I'm super geeky.
she's quite laggy right now, so I don't
Yeah.
exactly expect her to be able to move around very much. But as you have saw in our last video, we created a mega block called the Super Furnace or Mega Furnace, however you want to look at it. I have completely closed the top, and it does seem pretty efficient. Honestly, I like the way that it works. Um, haven't had a need to use it nor a way to use it. It just looks nice. And, it's a possible usage by anyone else. What do you think, Super Geeky?
I think it's groovy.
She was a very big help in building this. She does a lot of the decorating, and, well, let's just say that she was mostly the supporter of this project.
Yeah,
So, Super Geeky, don't you have something that you want to show the rest of the world?
I do, and I'm trying to get over there, but my game is kind of being pissed off at me right now. There we go. I has
Alright.
movage.
Tell me when you're ready.
All right, I'm here.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! So that's Derpy son. He's derpy, very, very derpy,
How derpy is he?
super derpy.
Super derpy. How can he
Yep.
get more derpy than he looks now?
Trust me, he can get more derpy if I can. Oh wait, oops. There we go. I think that's how it works, right?
I think so.
I'm having a derpy moment too, apparently.
Um, I think it may be broken.
Yeah. Actually, maybe he's having a derpy moment.
Yeah, it looks like he's maybe. Oh wait, no, I
Flip.
remember. Okay, so you flip that switch,
Yeah. Okay, it's flipped. Oh, and then you press the button?
then you press the button. Yeah,
Okay.
and there you go, Derpy
Derpy
son.
son!
He's so derpy, his eyes light up in a very weird succession
Because he's derpy.
because he's super derpy.
That's
So
sweet.
basically, the way that it works is that she made the entire thing, with the exception of the redstone, where under here there is a clock. There you go. There's the clock. As for the specific timing, it's unknown for me right now. Let's get me a block of iron because I need that. Put the button back. Alright, so basically the way that it works is that this input does nothing until that switch is flipped. When that switch is flipped, it powers a piston that puts a block here so that this button now has a functionality. In a sense, this is a well, it's kind of a latch in a way. There's nothing special about it. It's just a way to disable the input and a way to stop the clock from running. I find it pretty useful. I use it quite frequently in my projects. So then that sends a redstone signal all the way back here under the ground, and it powers these two uh, columns of redstone torches, which then gives the alternating lights. So there you go. That's how Derby Sun works.
Derpy son. Then there's also rainbow flower with a rainbow coming out of it and then a ton of clouds.
Yes.
So my little Minnesota now legalizes gay marriage celebration creation of sorts.
Woo!
Yay!
Party!
Yay! Minnesota doesn't suck anymore. Woo!
Alright, so now that we have that understanding, you're kind of seeing a lot of the projects on our plate here. And that was her reveal. Now for my reveal.
Mm.
Today, I will be showing you my stone block cobblestone generator.
Which is totally groovy.
It's pretty big and massive, and it has stairs coming out of it.
Yes.
So essentially, I have it running in one chunk, and it's a 1 by 16 scale um, to an actual stone block. And we'll get into the internals later, which is with this hidden doorway here. Let's first get down to what this thing does.
I can't be up there, unfortunately, because, my game doesn't want me to fly at the moment. But, you know.
Taken care of.
Hey, groovy. Thank you.
All right, so Super Geeky, would you mind taking your place?
Sure. When I can get there, you know. So, which way do we?
Doesn't matter. All
Okay.
right, so basically this is an automatic cobblestone generator, and I
Dude.
use a obsidian block to turn off the generator. And as you can see, it's kind of pushing up and up and up and up.
Are we gonna use picks or?
No, we'll just stay in creative mode, and it
Okay.
will create it 4 high, so that all you need to do is just break the block, and there you go. You can do this with one person or two people. Either way, it works.
Yep. It's pretty
Um,
groovy.
hmm And it's pretty easy to close off and cap, so that when you're done, you don't have like this thing jutting out from the top. Of course, there's a chest over here so that you can just sit here and AFK mine, empty out your inventory, put
Hmm.
your blocks in there, and then go back to AFK mining.
Yep. I decided to put those there because I thought it looked cool, and I did the wall around the top.
I will admit, it kind of has its derpy slash slow moments. I'll show you in the internals how it works. Oh, I guess it goes higher. Uh,
I think it does 8 blocks, doesn't it? Or does it only do 4?
I think it does 8 blocks. I'm not certain about that. So
Okay.
now we have the entrance, which is right here.
I'll just jump down there. Whee!
Hidden
Okay.
hidden doorway.
Sort of hidden. Yeah. Well, I
Sort
mean,
of.
it's a hidden doorway, just not hidden stairway.
Yup.
Oh, wait, I was right by the stairway.
So basically, there is a well, it's sort of a. It actually is a clock, actually, where this will this torch is powering this repeater, which then powers this repeater if there is a block here. And if there is a block here, the repeater then goes and powers this line, which then powers this piston to push up the block. And then once the block is pushed, uh, obviously it requires a block here in order for it to be powered. And then it will also power this torch, or this block that the torch is on, to turn off the torch. So if there is a block here, it is now powered. And once it creates a cobblestone here, it will push the block up, which I don't know why it's not doing it right now. There we go. Or can it? Oh, it's at its maximum height. That's why. And then there's an obsidian up there. So it will just keep pushing up cobblestone blocks until it reaches its maximum height or something that blocks it. And that's the way that that works. It works centered in here. It fit very well within this area. And honestly, I was thinking, oh, we could expand on it. But I was quite lazy, and I felt, yeah, you know what, this is good enough.
I actually think it's a good size and for what we wanted, and it works really good.
Yep. So, moving on. By the way, this hidden door design is actually the work of Mumbo Jumbo. Uh, Hun, would you mind hitting that switch up there?
Yeah, of course.
In which,
In like 10 minutes, because,
yeah,
yeah.
in which it is supposed to be hiding these pistons here, but it doesn't. So honestly, I'm a little down about that, but I'm not too concerned because I don't care if the pistons are shown. You're you should be proud to display your mechanics and how they work. And if you want to get that extra wonder of it's hidden, well, then fine. That's not a big deal. But for me, it's really not a big deal.
Well, plus, I mean, the inside is all just the mechanical stuff, so it's not like it needs to look pretty.
Exactly.
So.
All right.
Do you want to come out now?
Yes, please. You broke it.
What'd I do?
You broke it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nope.
I literally. The fuck?
You broke it.
Well, now I break it more.
Ah.
Sorry, but get out.
You didn't break it. It was
Oh.
just buggy.
Well, so I didn't break it and then I broke it.
You didn't
That's
break it, then you broke it, and then I was like,
exactly.
ah, and then you were like, oh.
Yeah, and then I was like, wah, and then you were like, nah. Yeah, yeah.
So that is the stone block cobblestone generator
with a part iron door now,
with a partial iron door now. Uh,
because that's how we roll.
Feel free to copy the design. I really don't care. This is one of the projects that's kind of fun, and I thought it was really interesting to do. You could build it pretty much anywhere. It's small enough to work perfectly. It's simple too. I could probably show you how I made it. Just a second here. All right. So that's a little more complicated than it should be. All right. So what was that group of people that we were watching the other day? Oh, Gingecast. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so Gingecast made a giant cobblestone generator that made very little sense.
yeah, it was like Cobblestone Generator 2.0 or something. I don't know.
The cobblestone generator 5000 whatever,
Yeah,
I,
it
I
was.
don't know. It didn't make any sense to me, and I was like, okay, so the first version that they made was super complicated, and it really required a ton of like extra cobblestone and where it all was being placed and where you stood and
Yep.
oh my.
Well, and it was being made on Skyblack, which you're limited in resources, meaning you have to be really fucking frugal. So it just used more resources than I think it needed to.
Yeah. So I was thinking, I was telling Super Geeky, they could make that so much simpler and easier. And I mean, yeah, they'll lose a block here or there, but they're already losing blocks.
They
And
were losing a ton of blocks.
exactly. And I mean, it really comes down to a one person cobblestone generator is easy. You just
Mm-hmm.
dig a trough, put your water here, and your lava there, and it creates cobblestone.
Right.
Yay, cobblestone!
Woot woot.
So, I mean, that's super simple and easy to make.
Right.
But they're like, oh, well, we want two people to be able to build.
Which
Two.
is fair enough, because I mean, it makes a ton of sense.
So, I mean, the original concept is that you have this here. This is your trough, right? And then you just expand it, and you just move the water source block from here to here.
Yep.
And after you do that, you move your lava source block from there to here. There you go. You just expanded it to two people. You could probably even expand this design to three people,
Mm-hmm.
in which, I mean, here, let's work on that. Let's make it three people
Yeah, why not?
design. I don't know how well this is going to work, but
Let's find out, shall we?
let's see. We could put water here. No, it doesn't work. Actually, we put it there and then open that. There you go.
There we go.
And then if we open that way, lava will start pouring in that direction, sort of, kind of, hopefully.
Yeah,
No,
you might have to move it a little bit.
yeah, it needs to be moved to here. So you do this, and then lava gets moved to the various directions. I don't know why it's only going in that direction now. And it stopped right there.
So it looks like it's still a two-person. Yeah,
My concern is why. Why is it doing it? So if we hold block off this area,
because lava hates you. That's why.
apparently lava hates me. There we go. So you do that, and no cobblestone.
And it just looks weird. And I just jumped in because I'm lame.
I think I've got it.
What?
I think I've got it.
Did you? I'm gonna try to get out of here now because this kind of sucks. Oh wow, hi water. How are you? Okay. Oh, for the love of Christ.
There you go. You made it out.
Yay, I'm
Congrats.
out.
Congrats. So, there you go. Three-person cobblestone generator. I don't think that's gonna work very well because there you go.
Cool.
Three-person Oh,
And you made some obsidian.
I
Look
made
at
up.
you.
So it's really limited to three people to two people.
Yeah.
I mean, the concept works, but not very well for.
But I mean, if you have more sources of water and lava, you can, just copy it again and make a four-person
Yeah,
if need be. But I mean, obviously you'd need. I mean, once you make the infinite water source, all you really need is another bucket of lava. Which once you get to mainland, you can get.
Yeah, so that's how that works in Skyblock.
Hmm.
At least that's what I was commenting to Super Geeky. Like, hey, you could actually expand that very easy and very quickly
With
without
limited resources.
exactly. I mean, it only required what 5, 6 more blocks.
Yeah, not a lot. And I mean, once you make the generator, you're hopefully going to get a decent amount.
Exactly. Anyway, that's been our tutorial. Well, that's been our not tutorial, our reveal of the cobblestone generator. I guess technically it's also a tutorial, as you can just copy off the block and have
Yes.
a nice night.
And you know what? I have one final statement.
What's that?
Cake is not a lie.
Really?
See? Cake, not a lie.
Nom 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 nom. That's it.
Nerd on.
Good record.